Linux Mint Debian Edition 7 Gigi is now available it's now been released. It's available for download. They're out of beta. So you can get the full release of Linux Mint Debian Edition 7 Gigi. Go to their website, linuxmint.com. You can download the ISO. If you already have Linux Mint Debian Edition 6 on your computer, you can upgrade you don't have to do a full reinstall. You can do an upgrade. And today I went over and looked up some instructions on how to do this, and I found a website on how to upgrade Linux Mint Debian Edition 6 to Linux Mint Debian Edition 7. So in this tutorial, basically, to do this, first of all, what you want to do is get all your updates. So do sudo apt update and also sudo apt full upgrade. And once you make sure all your updates are, then you want to download a utility called Mint Upgrade. So you'll do sudo apt install mint upgrade -y. And then once you've downloaded that utility, then just do sudo mint upgrade. Now, when I did this, initially, it goes to a bunch of checks on your computer to check your computer to make sure everything's okay. And one of the things it checks on my computer that it caught was the time shift, because I've never used time shift before. But time shift will do a backup of your computer to make sure if there's a problem, it can roll back. So I've never configured time shift before. So when it got to that point, it wanted me to fix that. So when I tried to fix it, for some reason, it tried to do a backup to my /boot partition, which doesn't have enough space on it to do a full image backup. So I'm not sure why it did that, but I went back and I deleted what it tried to do, and then I reconfigured time shift to do the backup in a different place on my hard drive where I had more space. So if you run into an issue with time shift, you may have to reconfigure it to put your backup in a place on your computer where there's enough space, on a partition where there's enough space. So once I fixed that problem, I went back and I did the sudo mint upgrade again, and this time, since I had just ran time shift, it went right past that. So all the checks went through, and it started with this. And this will take a while, depending on how fast your internet is, because it's downloading all the packages that are on your computer. It's re-downloading the upgraded versions of those packages. So it's just like downloading the ISO. So at this point, after going through the Mint upgrade, I'm not sure whether or not just downloading the ISO and doing a fresh install might be a better option. But at least with this way, I don't have to recopy all my personal data back over onto my computer again from a backup, because it's a upgrade in place, which means I don't have to copy all my home folder back over. So I went through this process. I did the Mint upgrade in place, and it was successful except for that one little thing with the time shift. But other than that, it was a smooth upgrade. And once I rebooted my computer and pulled it back up, everything works perfectly. And just to verify that, I went into my system settings and I went down to the system info, clicked on that and looked at it, and it's Linux Mint Debian Edition 7 Gigi, Cinnamon version 6.4.13, Linux kernel 6.12. So everything has been upgraded and updated. And so now I am on the latest Linux Mint Debian version that is available with all the updates. So it looks good. I'm glad. And I think this will actually be in place for quite a while, because I don't think these Debian editions come out but every couple of years, because I know Debian doesn't change their stable edition, except it takes a couple of years for Debian to go to a new stable level. So it'll probably be a couple of years before we get another Linux Mint Debian edition. So this is what I'll be settled down with. I'll be settled down with Gigi for probably the next couple of years. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, click on the notifications. Thank you very much.